Welcome to the weekly announcements at Calvary United Methodist Church. This Saturday, we will be hosting another packing event for Rise Against Hunger. We will finish packing 15,000 meals beginning at 1 o'clock p.m. If you would like to come and package meals, you can sign up at calvaryumc.com/register. To keep everyone safe, we were working outdoors last week and it worked beautifully. We had lines set up under the portico. Everybody was able to work in family groupings and work in small groups so that we could keep everyone safe. We were able to package 15,000 meals in right under 3 hours. And so we invite you to come and help us this Saturday as we finish our packing event for this year. I just want to say a word of thank you. You helped us raise 100% of our goal. We will be able to pay for all 30,000 meals that we will package this weekend and last weekend, and get that sent out to make a difference throughout the world. Thank you for all your dedication and for all you do to help us in ministry. This Sunday, you will have an opportunity to help us support local hunger ministries. Each Super Bowl Sunday, we have been taking up money for Super Bowl of Caring. And we have been, you would have our youth and adults standing at each entrance and exit with big soup pots, and you would throw in your money and your checks, and that has helped us with so many causes here in our local community. We've been able to feed folks through Community Care Fellowship. We've been able to feed folks at Urban Housing Solutions. Our Holy Smokers do other local events, and so all that money goes to help us as we feed our community. And so we invite you to give this Sunday. There are a few ways you can do that. You can send in a check to the church, write Super Bowl of Caring on the memo line. You can also get online and donate through our website, or you can text SOUP to 615-257-9800. Text SOUP and an amount to 615-257-9800. We'll also be taking up donations in a soup pot in our outdoor service if you join us. Next Wednesday, the COVID Task Force is going to meet again to recommend next steps for the church as we take safe steps back into the building and eventually into the sanctuary. The task force has been monitoring several different metrics by Metro government over the last several months to help us make our decisions about how we've navigated these tricky times. We've been watching the transmission rate. We've been watching the 14-day trend of new cases. We've been watching the new cases per 100,000 residents, the 7-day positivity rate, and also the hospital capacity. And so when we met a few weeks ago to look at all these metrics, after the spike that happened at really starting at Thanksgiving and then happened again at Christmas and New Year's, several of those metrics were in the red, saying unacceptable. In the last couple of weeks, we have seen many of those trend in the right direction. And as I looked it up this morning, we are only in the yellow on the hospitalization rate, and we're only in the red on the new cases per 100,000 residents. And so we are making great progress as a community and heading the right direction on our COVID numbers. And so the task force is going to get together next week to review and figure out what are our next steps, when can we take those steps. So next week we will have some updates for you about next steps for the church community. I know you're anxious. I know you want to know what we're doing. And just know we're studying these numbers all the time and looking at them and trying to do the best for our whole community and keep everyone safe. So look in From Our Hill and look in these announcements for some updates next week. We continue to invite you to join us for worship on Sundays in one of three ways. You can join us for the 8:15 live stream worship service. You can join us from the comfort of your home, drinking your coffee, sitting in your pajamas as you watch worship. Or you can join us in the parking lot at 10:30. We are continuing to have communion. We continue to have fellowship, continue to have a good time in the parking lot. Or you can find us on YouTube. You can go to our website, click on the Worship Anytime button, and it will take you to the stream service, and you can watch it whenever it's convenient for your family. So we invite you to continue to worship with us and stay connected in this season. The COVID vaccine is also providing much promise for us to be able to gather and to be able to gather sometime soon. Every day, more and more people are being vaccinated. If you have questions about the vaccine and questions about should I take this? Should I not take this? I encourage you to go to our YouTube channel, look up the question and answer session that we had a few weeks ago with Dr. Paul Bryant, and he answered many of the questions you might have. And so that's available for you anytime you want to watch it. The season of Lent is fast approaching. It's coming up on February the 17th. There will be a Lenten kit pickup on Sunday and next Sunday from 10:30 to noon. Be sure and pick up your kit that includes a Lenten devotional and other items to keep you connected to God and each other during this season of Lent. That will happen right here in our church parking lot, so you can come to the church, pick up your Lenten kits as you come to worship and as you leave worship on Sunday mornings. You can also help us deliver some of these Lenten kits if you would like. Some of our folks who are not moving around as much in this season need our help, and so if you would like to deliver some kits, let us know, and you can take them on Sunday when you pick up your own kit. We will celebrate Ash Wednesday together this year in the comfort of our homes through Zoom. We invite you to join us as we will gather together. We will hear about the symbols of the season. We will give you the invitation to this holy time of Lent and invite you to tend the soil of your soul. As we invite you to and call you into practice and faithfulness during this season, we invite you to come and join us in this service of Ash Wednesday. Throughout the season of Lent, we are going to be talking about the theme again and again. Again and again, we are broken. And again, God comes to us and offers us grace and peace. So sign up and come and join us for all kinds of activities. Ash Wednesday. Also, you can sign up to be in some Lenten Bible study classes. Dave Nichols will be leading a session titled The Walk, 5 Essential Practices of the Christian Life. That's by Adam Hamilton. That study will be on Sunday afternoons from 4:30 to 5:45 p.m. And then I'm going to teach a study titled Wind in the Wilderness, a Lenten study from the prophets by DJ Del Rosario. This study will happen on Thursday mornings from 10 to 11 a.m. Come and join us for these Lenten offerings. After a long break in 2020, the Hilltoppers are meeting again in February. First meeting is coming up on February 18th at 11 a.m. Cindy Sullivan will be leading the online session. Cindy is a certified time management consultant and certified professional organizer. Look in From Our Hill for more information about this event. It's also time for our high school seniors and college students to apply for the Jeff Johnson Scholarship. You can find more information on our church website, and the deadline is coming up in March. So look for that, all you high school seniors and college students. If you or someone you know doesn't have the internet, you can now join us for worship through your telephone. That's actually the 4th way you can worship with us. Calvary has a new service called Sermon by Phone, and all you have to do is call 615-239-5392. Call that number after 9:30 a.m., and you will be able to hear the weekly streaming worship service. After the organ prelude, you will hear the entire worship service. We are a people of prayer, so we are asking you to pray for several things this week. Lift up our doctors and nurses and healthcare workers. Pray for those who are lonely and isolated in the midst of this pandemic. Pray for our prayer concerns that you find in From Our Hill. I invite you to spend some time in prayer this week. I hope you will join us this Sunday for worship. We will be continuing in the Gospel of Mark. Have a good weekend, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.